101 News!
Because we're always trending.
Crushed.
Hey Spartans, I'm Haley.
And I'm Amber. Welcome to Channel 101 News for Friday, February 15th.
Hey Amber, did you know that we are the first seniors to be on Channel 101 in the past 3 years?
I know, it's crazy. The only people who have seen this before today are this year's seniors.
So, for our comeback show, we have some special segments, including Who's Who at Lakeview and a preview of next week's Winter Carnival events.
But before we get to that, there's a special event tonight called Spartan Palooza.
Performing tonight at the middle school auditorium will be the class acts Shanice Pinson and Revenant Reflection.
Not only will this be a night of musical entertainment, but it's for a good cause. All the proceeds made at the door will go to senior Jeremy Parker, who lost his mom recently to cancer.
About 2 weeks ago, or two and a half weeks ago, my mother died of leukemia. She had been battling it for 2 years, kind of my whole high school career. You know, it had been progressive. It was a rare form of leukemia. It was something that they'd never seen before in somebody as young as my mom. And so, you know, I mean, when my mom died, you definitely get that sense of, you know, you're alone. You know, I mean, my dad died when I was 10, so I don't have any parents. You know, I don't have any grandparents, so it was really cool. You know, really kind of, you know, tear-jerking in a way to see all my friends come around and say that they wanted to do something like this for me. I just want to say thank you. You know, it means the world to see my friends and, you know, family and even Lakeview School District come together and just help me out. You know, I mean, without them and without God, I wouldn't be here right now. So thank you.
I'm John.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Ed.
And we are
The Class Acts.
We have been playing together for probably, since before freshman year, but we haven't really been as serious as we are now. And we write all the stuff that we put on our CDs. I mean, we don't only play our own stuff, we'll play covers.
But we have a lot of, like, old influences, like...
Yeah.
I mean, ranging from, like, Foo Fighters, Black Keys, Cold War Kids...
When we first heard about Spartan Palooza, we weren't really sure what it was going to be, because, student government has had this idea of a showcase in the making for a long time. We're like, we could do that, I don't know if we'll do that. But then we found out a little more about it, and it's for a really good cause. It's going to help out Jeremy a lot, so we're definitely excited to be a part of that. Anything we can do, obviously, is going to be good. So
I started singing when I was, 3. I think it was when I started to talk. I don't know, my parents always motivated me to do it, and they just noticed that I could, so I just kept doing it. The person who influences me is my mom. I don't know, she sang. Celebrity-wise, the person who inspired me to do what I do is Alicia Keys. I learned how to play the piano because of her.
I got involved with Spartan Palooza by being approached by the student government.
They asked us if we wanted to do a show, and we're like, sure. So 45 minutes, we're like, we got enough material for that, so.
Yeah, we really haven't had any live opportunities. We basically spend most of our time in the studio these past 4 years, so we just figured, since we have an opportunity to perform, it's why not take the opportunity, so.
First time live, it's good because most of our fans are here at Lakeview, so you get to perform in front of your fan base, right off the get-go. You don't have to go to some venue where you don't know who's going to show up and stuff like that.
And we're also really excited to work with perform alongside Shanice and the class acts. Me and Shanice have actually done a song together, so you could probably expect to hear us perform that as well. And
maybe sometime in the future we'll work with class acts in the studio too.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
So make sure you come to the middle school tonight for the show.
Tickets are $3 each. The doors open at 6:30 and the show starts at 7.
And now for our first segment of Who's Who at Lakeview.
I was in an accident 5 years ago. I rolled a dune buggy right out of 6th grade, and it took my arm off. And I was out of school for 4 months, went through 13 surgeries. I was pretty lucky enough they saved my arm, so I was pretty lucky on that. Everyone says I should have lost it. I'm not really all that sensitive to talk about it. It's just when people stare at it, it gets annoying sometimes. I can't do a lot of things that I wish I could. I'm not allowed to play football or any physical sports. I wish I could play football, but if I break my arm again, I could lose it. So they advised me not to play any physical sports.
If you know of any other students with interesting stories that you'd like to see featured on Who's Who at Lakeview, email us at channel101@lakeviewspartans.org.
And now over to Bree for the weather.
Here's your forecast for next week. Monday is going to be the warmest day of the week with a high of 42. On Tuesday, it will be a bit cooler with a high of 29 and a 60% chance of snow. Wednesday will be the coldest day of the week with a high of 27 and a low of 16. Thursday and Friday will have a high of 31 and another 60% chance of snow on Friday. So don't put away your snow stuff just yet.
Thanks, Bree, for that update.
Looks like we can expect some typical Michigan weather for next week's Winter Carnival events.
This is what next week's Spirit Days look like.
Monday is Class Colors Day. Seniors will be wearing black, juniors white, sophomores gray, freshmen blue, and staff purple. Also taking place on Monday will be the class games.
Tuesday is Tacky Tourist Day. Wednesday is Hawaiian Day, as well as Macho Volleyball.
Thursday is Fake and Injury Day, as well as the last day of the Class Penny Wars, with all the proceeds going to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society.
Friday is, of course, Spartan Spirit Day, so wear your purple and white. And make sure you cheer on your basketball teams at Friday's pep assembly.
Don't forget about Girl Date Guy on Saturday.
Tickets are $10 each, and the event will start at 8 p.m. in the Black Box.
The theme for this year's showcase decorating, which takes place on Monday, is viral videos.
Seniors have Honey Badger, and juniors have Charlie the Unicorn. Sophomores have Double Rainbow, and freshmen have Krispy Kreme.
And now back over to Bree for the Spartan Sports Report.
Well, winter sports are wrapping their seasons up this week. On Thursday, the freshman and JV girls basketball teams will play Marshall at home, and the boys play at Marshall. On Friday, both varsity teams will take on Marshall at home. That's all in sports. Back to you at the desk.
Make sure you go and support your Spartan athletes next week.
Need something to wear to the game? Check out what's available in the Spartan Spirit Shop.
Hi, I'm Alex Armstrong.
I'm Olivia Lassen.
I'm Allison Rankowitz.
And we're the managers of the Spartan Spirit Shop.
We have new Nike dry fit shorts, purple and black, for $29.99. And they come in all sizes, so come in and get some.
And also on page 9 of this month's Crystal, we have a slushy punch card. If you buy 4, your 5th one is free.
Speaking of slushies, be sure to check out our first trivia question next week.
The first 3 people to tweet the correct answer to Channel 101 News will get a free slushie.
And that's your news for today. Thank you for tuning in.
Be sure to check us out on Twitter and YouTube and email us any story ideas or comments on today's show.
That's Channel 101 News for Friday, February 15th. Hope to see you at Spartan Palooza tonight.
See you next week and have a great weekend, Spartans.